Hey y'all, Fluffy here. Welcome back to my channel, or for those of you just viewing me for the first time, welcome to my channel. It is 4:43 in the morning, Texas time, and I know, I'm sorry y'all, I've been away for longer than I normally have been. I think this is the longest stretch I've gone without at least a short vlog, and I apologize for that. Had some things going on, craziness around here, you know how that gets. My warriors, how have you been? Haven't heard from some of y'all in a while. Miss Mona, I hope you're doing well. I know I talked to you briefly the other day. Glad you're doing better. Marty, Nikki, I miss y'all. Sunshine, how are you? I haven't gotten an email from you in a while. I know you've been waiting on a video. You usually comment on those. And I hope this video finds you well. Have a couple of new subscribers who also have chronic illness. And welcome back to my channel. I hope you're finding this helpful, even if it's not for information. Hopefully it's at least for being able to talk on here about your issues and just kind of being able to relate. What I have today, I had a lot of things in my head. I wanted to make tteokbokki, and I remember I told you I was going to get the ponytail kimchi. Well, I did buy some, and then I started to get worried that maybe it turns like the cabbage kimchi and I wouldn't be able to eat it fresh, but I snuck a piece earlier, a couple hours ago, and oh my god, it tastes so good. So I can't wait to have that. The reason why I didn't cook Korean today is because I want to say tomorrow, and just like losing Drea, she works nights and I'm up all night. For me, it's not the next day till I go to bed and wake up. So even though technically it's Saturday the 10th, for me it's still Friday until I go to bed and wake up. So, but for those of you who assume it's already Saturday, later on today, one of my daughter's supervisors is having some kind of jewelry party at an Asian restaurant, and she and I have plans for later on, grocery shopping, things like that. So what I'm going to do, it's taking place at a Chinese restaurant buffet, and so what I'm going to do is go with her, and I'll just sit away from the party, hopefully in a quiet spot, and if that works out, if it's quiet enough, then I'm going to, hang on, I lost my freaking fork again, hang on. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm closer than I was before, but that's okay. Anyway, if it works out and the video comes out fine, then I'm going to do a mukbang at the restaurant, if it's long as I can play it back and you can hear it. I'm not sure if I'll do it from my phone or my laptop. If I take my laptop, it'll be quicker to upload. If not, because it's going to take forever like it did. I forgot which one it was, y'all. Anyway, the one that took flipping forever. So what I have here today, enough of that. What I have here today is a basic Earl Campbell sausage. My daughter bought me a pack of 5, and I kept not eating them, so she ate 4 of them for a few meals. So that's what I got here. It's kind of a weird combination, but I just felt, you know, if I couldn't have Korean, then I felt like all this. I got some cheese cubes. I've got, here's the Earl Campbell sausage. I took a piece off up close. That is called nuking it too long. But it's not dry, so we're good. And then this is like a 7-layer dip. It's from Holy Guacamole. Get it from Walmart. My daughter bought it. She bought herself one, and I bought myself one, and I never did, or she bought me one, and I never could find the right time to eat it because I'm always eating Asian, and I don't know. So then what I have is blue corn tortilla chips my daughter bought for it. These come from Aldi's. But I'm going to have to put that. Yeah, I'm so upset. I made my niece the salsa, like I said I would. And brought some to my nephew. Well, I made a real big batch and kept some for myself, or us here at the house. And my daughter got a bowl of it with her chips. I say her, she bought her a bag for this and bought me a bag for this. And she had broken into her bag for this, didn't eat it all, then it turned black, you know, the avocados. So she used the rest of the chips for the salsa. So she got some, and what I do with kimchi soup or salsa like that is every day when since I can't get it in the fridge, I turn it on and cook it. for about 15-20 minutes, and it's fine. Now, I'm not saying I'm not a nutritionist or health inspector savvy or whatever, but to me it doesn't spoil that way. I've never gotten sick on it. Well, I thought I had some time, and of course I couldn't remember when I heated it up, and I went to the pot today and it's gone. So I had to clean the kitchen right before I filled the dishwasher and wiped the counters down before I got on camera. So, but it's gone. I was really disappointed. So I was like, oh, because I like to use my salsa and my Mexican rice, Spanish rice. That, well, it was ice water, just water. I remember when I spilled the udon noodle soup on my mouse, it didn't ruin it, so I was glad for that. I said the F word on camera. So, with all the craziness going on, in my life here lately, got behind some of my video watching. So in a way, wow, excuse me, chip in the wrong pipe. So I was kind of glad, like, I watch Views on the Road religiously. I mean, I'm excited when she puts one out, and of course all of the ones I eat, sweet as she can be, Superfly, you know, you're cool. So all those ones, Views was a little behind, so I was glad for that. Only because I was so behind. I'm like, I'm glad somebody else is behind. But so I've been trying to catch up on that. Well, I can't clear that out, y'all. I may have to put you on pause again. This Earl Campbell sauce is burning out. But well, Views has one out. Superfly just recently did another one. Views did pizza, and then she did a collaboration with another mukbanger. Mukbang King, I think she said. She did pizza. So what did Superfly do? Superfly, she did collab with the Ricanas, and then she did a ASMR, which is tapping and those kinds of sounds. But she did another one back to back. Like she put them up the same day. And oh my God, Superfly, I can't remember which the mukbang you did. Hang on. Oh, come to me. You're sitting down. Oh, you had that huge salad. I knew it would come to me. It just took me a minute. I started thinking backwards. Wait a minute. Her son was due to come home, and then he came home. What was she eating when he walked in? Oh, yeah. And oh my God, give a shout out to a really cool guy. He's also from Cali. He hasn't put out a mukbang in a while, but he's really crazy, and he's the one that was saying that, you know, use your channel the way you want to. You want to cuss, cuss. If you want to talk about V's and D's, talk about it. People like you, they'll stay with you. If they don't, they can move on. Now, he put out two. He turned 30. Happy birthday. His name is Tien Lee. Thien. And then Lee, L-E. But he said it's pronounced Tien Lee. Oh. Y'all don't know him? You need to go look him up. He's a real sweet guy. He likes to talk like me. He has the coolest setup when he does his mukbangs. A real nice guy. He did his own birthday cake. He put out 2 in a row after not being around for a while, so I was excited about that. Little sweetheart. Now, a warning that he'll tell you, because he has the attitude that he'll talk about what he wants, he can be very graphic with some of his things that he says. So be ready for that. But he really doesn't cuss. I mean, I cuss more than he does, I think. But he gets very graphic about things. So, we'll just be ready for that. But, I really like him, and so I was happy that he put a video out. Who else did I catch up with? Ben Dean, Views, I caught up with you, and I think I Eats, you commented on one of his that he recently put out. I think it's Bosam, I think is what you... I can't remember. But, yeah, I really like Ben Dean. He's kind of laid back, you know. I liked him. Finally caught up with him, too. It's so good I can hardly talk. I've been talking. Shut up. What are you talking about? My wife and I have, last couple of days, have been discussing retirement. What we plan to do. Now, the cost of living here in Texas, where we are, isn't really bad. We're not in the big city. I hope that doesn't give me problems later. Sometimes I get in a hurry talking, and I talk with my mouth full. Does that bother any of y'all? Nobody's mentioned it, but I don't know if you're just being too polite. Does it bother you? I can wait to talk when I'm not chewing. I try not to have my mouth open when I do it, but if that bothers you, let me know. But just now, to say something, I didn't chew my sausage right away, and so, excuse me, it went kind of slow. I usually when I eat big chunks like that, it interferes with my hernia, so we'll know by tomorrow. But I don't sound like my videos are long enough. If I wait to swallow, it'd be really long. I was going to say something and it went out of my head. Retirement. But yeah. She already got some retirement, and like I said, cost of living, it's not bad if you're making a living, but the options when you retire are not real good financially. Hopefully she won't watch this because she's like really private, but because of things that have happened with us while we've been together, and like I said, this December, like on the 18th or 19th, can't remember which day, I think it's the 18th, it'll be our 1-year wedding anniversary, but we'll be together 16 years this December. So for me, that's really our anniversary. That's the day her and her son moved in with me and my daughter. But we've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of financial stuff, so we're not where we need to be for retirement. one of the biggest blows was when I quit the state. In order for us to afford for us to be on one paycheck, I had to cash in my retirement. So, as far as my contributing to the family coffers, it's just my disability check. And then the amount that I'll be making off YouTube. And if y'all think you're going to get rich on YouTube, not gonna happen. Which is fine. I just wanted to get my message out there and make a little cash on the side, you know. But, well, anyway, enough about our financials. That puts us in an interesting predicament. So, we were talking about, you know, she's not a spring chicken, and she's got some of her own health issues, nothing like mine, but it's made enjoying her career hard. So we started talking, and she's eligible for retirement in about 5 or 6 years. We thought, you know, Texas summers are hard. Any kind of winter is hard for me. Being hot doesn't wreak as much havoc on my body as being cold. I mean, right now the AC's on, and it's really not that cold in the house, but the ceiling fan's on to distribute the air, and it makes my feet freeze. I mean, I could be hot right in here, and then my feet are just freezing. So, she's got family up north by the Great Lakes, and all my family's here in Texas, really, except for my niece who's in Louisiana, but everybody else is here. And golly, that salsa's good, but it's like, so anyway, we decided, thought, well, what about up north? Well, that's kind of cold. What about this? What about that? So my daughter suggests Northern California, the Dakota, Oregon. It drives my daughter nuts when I say Oregon. Anyway, you'd think that California would be really expensive to live at, and in general, it is. I heard some of my other friends what they pay for their little bitty apartment or whatever. I'm just cringing, like, oh my God, I would not live in California. I'm like, y'all need to come live over here, because we got $1,000 mortgage on a almost 2,000 square foot house. And they can't believe it. So, but we did some research, and Northern California and Southern Oregon has a lot of retirement cities. And so we did some research, and we found out about summers are hot, but it's a dry hot, and the winters, they get some snow, but not more than 3 inches, and we can handle that. I was in Germany, you know, and they have retirement communities, like several in certain towns. And we found a town that's in between two forests. The Cascade Mountains are not that far. The beach is not too far of a drive. The senior community, you have to be 55. I'm 53. You have to be 54 years and 6 months before they'll let you in, but it's only one of you. Has to be. You have to buy the unit in which you're going to move into. But the mortgage is going to be like 1/6 of what we pay here. Financially, health-wise, and everything, it just makes more sense to move there. So that's what we're going to do. My poor wife, she can't hardly sleep because the plans just keep rolling through her head. But we met a little bit Will we miss our kids and our grandbabies? Of course. Of course. Best. It's 5:06 a.m., y'all. Forgive me. And I look like I must a can of biscuits. And I just noticed 22 minutes and I did it again. Look, I'm inside out. But the pattern. I suck. Anyway, what was I saying? Bring me back. Hang on. Oh, best case scenario would be that we're not worried about our children or grandchildren because they should come with us. But they're going to live their lives too. You know what I mean? Because technically, in your older years, because you've taken care of and raised your children, when you get older, they should feel some form of responsibility to take care of us. But we're not holding them to that because, like I said, we're under the belief that you have to do what you have to do. So we've already told ourselves that once we get up there, and this is like 5-6 years down the road, but we had to make the decisions about how to save, what to do, what we need when we get there, and all of that. That we're going to take frequent trips down here to see them, to make sure that we're not missing out on too much. I mean, will we miss out not being here every day? Sure. But it's just, for us, the very best decision. You know, we've done our research and things like that, and where we'll be in 5 years, and what'll be paid off, and different things like that, and what we'll need financially, and making this move is just, it's going to afford us more freedom to do more things than if we stayed here and just lived penny to penny, you know? So we're really excited about it, and we just can't wait. You know, 5 years is going to go by slow, but it's the best, you know. If we could, we'd just move there tomorrow, as far as, you know, just wanting to be there. Because just the area and things that, the amenities and stuff that will be at our disposal, it just seems like a very exciting time. And the website, the pictures, you know, they look really nice, but all the pictures were submitted in 2011. So we plan on making a trip up there to make sure to see what it actually looks like now. So we saw a couple of units for sale that I thought were really cute, and I, you know, oh, I want that one. I just kept zeroing in on one particular one, and of course it's not going to be available because we thought, well, if we try to buy it now, then we can rent it out, and then when it's time for us to make the final transition over there, then we'll just, you know, say, hey, you have to find someplace else, we're moving in. But the park does not, the facility does not allow rentals. And I kind of didn't think so, but it doesn't hurt to ask. So, anyway, well, I'm done. I just have a little bit of this left, and it's kind of starting to taste the same, if that makes any sense. So I really don't care for too much of it. This was a quick, short mukbang, but I wanted to get out there every day. I'm like, and I had some things that just had to be done around the house, and I did more than I should. So it was 2 days of taking Norco, and y'all know how I feel about that crap. And I just recently had to take it, what, the middle to the last month, because of my butt cheek, you know, my being a pain in my own ass. And so I had to turn around and do it again, and I don't like that. It just bothers me, but I can't sit around and being in pain, not sleeping and everything. So I'm okay now. I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. After I get this uploading, I will go and lay down, try to get some sleep. Hopefully plans for Callie are rolling around in my head, so I can lay down and rest. But a lot of stressors are relieved when you make definite plans and you have a plan in place, and it's not going to be hard to set those plans in motion, even now 5 and 6 years away. So and the success of this channel, it's already a success to me. I had 149 subscribers, and I first started it, you know, they were slow in coming, and I mean, I got 2 or 3 like the first week, and I was so excited about it because I'd only put like 2 or 3 videos out, and I was like, and the second one I screwed up, you know, it's like, oh my god, you know. And I just resonated with people, and I was, very happy about that, and my wife's like, well, but other people resonated to you. I mean, how many people are you subscribed to? And I'm like, yeah, but that's them and not me. So, but 149, it's very, very fantastic. I thank each and every one of you for supporting me, and you just have no idea. So, I can do mukbangs in Cali just like I can here. Maybe do a couple of beachside ones once we get out there, or poolside ones, or, I'm just in my head. Oh my God, I could go here and I could go there, and, do the mukbangs and vlog, and, so anyway, I'm really excited for that. So anyway, hopefully I'll get this uploaded and I'll get it all out to public view before I leave for lunch, the Chinese restaurant, because we have to be there. It starts at 2, so we'll leave here probably about 1:15. It's in the next town, but like I said, they bump together, so it's maybe a 10-minute drive, and we'll get seated, and hopefully I can find a secluded area that I can do the mukbang, and where you can hear me and people aren't looking at me like I've lost my ever-loving mind. Maybe it'll be a no talk. Anyway, God bless you all. Positive vibes out to everyone. But I will talk to you really, really soon. Bye, everyone.